Mastering where in defining relative clauses. Hello, English learners. Welcome back to another engaging lesson. Today, we're going to discuss a fundamental part of English grammar: defining relative clauses. More specifically, we're focusing on the word where and how we can use it to talk about places. This tiny word plays a big role in making our sentences more informative and precise. So, let's get started. To kick things off, let's quickly go over what a defining relative clause is. These are clauses that give essential information to define or identify the person or thing we are talking about. They come right after the noun they're referring to and cannot be removed from the sentence without altering its meaning. For instance, in the sentence, "The house where I grew up is old and worn," "where I grew up" is the defining relative clause. The word where is used as a relative pronoun in defining relative clauses to talk about places. It connects the main clause with the subordinate clause and refers to the place mentioned in the main clause. Take the sentence, "I remember the park where we used to play as kids." Here, where connects the main clause, "I remember the park," with the subordinate clause, "We used to play as kids." Where refers back to the park, the place where the action of the subordinate clause took place. To give you a clearer picture, let's go through some examples. 1. The city where I was born is famous for its beautiful architecture. 2. Do you remember the restaurant where we had our first date? 3. This is the room where I write all my stories. 4. They met at the university where they both were studying. In all these examples, the word where links the main clause with the defining relative clause, providing essential information about the place in context. That brings us to the end of our lesson on using where in defining relative clauses. Remember, practice makes perfect. So, keep practicing with your own sentences using where to refer to places. You'll find it not only makes your English more accurate, but also more interesting. I hope you found this video helpful. Keep learning, keep improving, and I'll see you in our next lesson. Happy studying!